You know the light bulb, tiny glass globe, big idea? Every cartoon genius gets one over their head. And you probably know the name attached to it, Thomas Edison. Of course you do. The man basically got a whole brand of bright idea named after him. But you've probably never heard of Lewis Latimer, which is strange, because without Latimer, the light bulb was a lot less world-changing and a lot more expensive little glass thing that burned out too fast. This is Lewis Howard Latimer, inventor, draftsman, engineer, writer, and one of the most important people in the story of electric light. He was born in Massachusetts in 1848. His parents had escaped slavery in Virginia. So Latimer entered the world while the country was still violently arguing over whether people who look like him should be free. He had very little formal schooling, but he taught himself mechanical drawing and became so skilled that inventors trusted him to turn rough ideas into precise patent drawings. That skill put him close to some of the biggest technologies of the 19th century. He helped draft the patent drawings for Alexander Graham Bell's telephone. Then he moved into electric lighting, right as companies were racing to turn the bulb from a lab experiment into something ordinary people could use. The problem was simple. Early incandescent bulbs could glow, but making them last, making them affordable, and making them reliable at scale was much harder. A bulb is only as useful as its filament, the thin piece inside that heats up and glows. If it breaks, burns out, or costs too much, congratulations, you have invented a dramatic nightlight. Latimer worked on that problem. In the early 1880s, he patented an improved process for manufacturing carbon filaments. His method helped make them stronger, more durable, and easier to produce consistently. That mattered. Electric light was not one heroic inventor flipping one magical switch. It was a system. Bulbs, wiring, factories, power stations, patents, engineers, draftsmen, installers, and hundreds of boring, impossible little problems. Latimer solved one of the important ones. He later worked for Edison's company as a serious technical expert. He investigated patents, defended electric light technology, and wrote a book explaining incandescent lighting. So why don't we hear his name? Partly because history loves a single genius, and partly because Latimer was a black man in 19th century America. Edison got the myth. Latimer helped make the bulb practical. One name became shorthand for invention. The other was left in the margins. Lewis Latimer helped light the modern world, and most people still don't know his name.